And welcome everyone, pool fans from all around the world. We are live at the WPA 8-Ball Championship. Title sponsor is Yalin. This is the third year it was revived by Predator. And we are down under in the land of Kiwi in Hamilton, New Zealand. A truly international field, 64 top players. What we have here is a loser round match. Both players have lost their first match. And it's Kento Suzuki and Carlo Biado. Kento is from Japan, a 31-year-old. Lost his first match to Sei Chia-chen, 8-2, and Carlo lost to Zhu Ju-an, 8-6. This is George Chia-chen, the mic, with Tim DeRuiter bringing you the live action. And we've got $75,000 to the winner here. $250,000 worth of prize fund. It's two-stage tournament. This is a race to 8. And stage 2 of the final 16 will be a race to 10.
Well, they are definitely a far way off from that 75,000 to the winner, as this is a loser round 1 match.
One of them is not going to get a chance at it.
Yep.
It's double elimination, but one of them could go out, and that story about flying to New Zealand and going 2 out, getting a hotel room for 7 days. What do you do for the next 6 if you're out of the tournament?
Well, I think I've got plenty of ways to enjoy my time here in New Zealand.
You'll be in that pool hall right down the street at Massey Hamilton every day.
Like the last 5 days, yeah. No, I mean, there is so much more to see, of course, in New Zealand. So I'm sure most of the players wouldn't mind being here for extra time. We've also got the World Women 9-Ball Championships and the World Junior Championships coming. So, of course, the schedule is pretty tight.
Yeah, $45,000 up for offer here in New Zealand, in Hamilton. 3 tournaments. This Yalin 8-Ball. Carlo Biado to break. Race to 8. Winner breaks. If you want any information about the tournament, go to ProBilliardSeries.com and you get the brackets, players list for all 3 tournaments.
Okay, so yeah, he's made a ball on the break. Yeah, I seen Kenko get to the table after Carlo made a ball on the break.
You got it to go to the table. You didn't think something went in?
Yeah.
Our referee for this match is Mary Zalteva. You might know her daughter, Kristina Zalteva, both from Bulgaria. Kristina will be playing in the women's match.
There she is.
Young lady now.
Yeah, she's also quite a regular on the European scene doing referee. She's been doing that for quite some years. Yeah, actually, I think most of the people would be surprised to see Carlo in the loser side bracket of this tournament.
Well, if you looked at all the players here today, I would say Carlo would rank in the top, maybe top 5 to take this off. If you could pick 5 guys, 6 guys, let's say 6 guys.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time he would be in there, but you don't know in what kind of shape he got. Maybe he doesn't feel right, jet lag, sick, you don't know. One thing's for sure, he'll try very hard to stay in the tournament. That's Carlo-like.
Carlo is at an 831 Fargo rate. He's 40 years old. Sponsored by Predator. He's ranked number 5 by the WPA.
Yeah, he's looking to take out at 13 on the right side. The only ball that was really tough to get on. Now if he could draw maybe softly into the 6, he would get the 14. And then at least everything is open to connect the dots. No, he's not taking at 13, so he's gonna play up to the 8 to cut the 13 in. Well, there's a couple more surprising names actually in the loser bracket. If you can see on table 2, you have Wojciech Chevchik. He's in loser round 1, which I think is quite a surprise with how well he usually breaks the balls and how big of a breaker he is. So that's definitely one of the surprises that happened. In the meantime, Carlo starting with a breaker run. You wouldn't see him miss the 8 here. So opens his account. The Black Tiger, Carlo Biado, is up.
Speaking about surprises, playing in the one-loss side, you have Ralph Suzuki, Ruben Batista from Mexico, Dennis Grabe from Estonia, Konrad Yushushin, Mishko Fortunsky. We watched that match and we watched who sent them to the one-loss side.
Yeah, so I gotta say, quite some names already out of 64.
We've got some field.
Thorsten Homan, of course,
Thorsten
also.
Homan, the opening match against Joshua Filler. He's playing Fu Han.
Yeah, I just walked over actually to have a small glimpse at the tables in the back, and I could barely walk. Actually, there's a lot of locals that came to watch.
Now Mishko lost his first match, and he's not playing in this.
Well, not yet. Probably
Not yet.
his stable is still playing. I know that Alex Pegulayan and I think
Gotcha.
Yoshioka are
Gotcha.
still playing. That's why. Oh, they just
No.
finished. But
Alex Pagulayan just defeated Masato Yoshioka. Carlo to break, rack number 2. Starting everything off with a break and run, Mr. Biado did. And I believe he did not make a ball.
he did make a ball.
He did make a ball.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the pile. Oh, there
The
it
7
is in the
ball.
corner ball. Drop pockets. He didn't know, and the referee had to tell him.
I think it happened twice in a row. I mean,
Was the clock running?
well, he definitely had a glimpse at the table, so
Yeah.
I guess so. So yeah, if you look at this layout, he can only go for stripes, right?
That's all he's got open. He could shoot the 2 ball to the side pocket. Yeah, 60 seconds after the break. After that, it's 30 seconds per shot with 1 extension per game per player. Carlo is a Predator-sponsored player. Well, he had a problem ball, and he took care of it if it goes. Did he not look to see if it would go first?
No, it must go.
It must not.
Really? Because
If you can't tell if it goes from that side, he was just looking at it. Well, it must look better from the other side.
he might not have a full pocket, but I would expect him to have it. He just probably didn't like the angle running towards that ball, like he would have liked to be the other way. But well, look at the 6 ball too. He still needs to get on the 5 ball to make sure he can nick the 6 to the side.
Well, I think he's going to be going to the 5 ball right here off this orange 5. I'm sorry, yellow 1. Oh, not over a ball. He's okay.
Yeah,
He can
could
get on the
still
5.
could also run into the 9. Could leave the 6 to any corner in the top side of the table. So the only thing is he's bridging over that blue stripe 10 ball.
As long as it doesn't slide underneath the stripe right next to the 5, which is the 9 ball. Or touch the 10. All ball fouls.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
Yep.
Nice shot there.
Side or corner?
No, I would shoot to the corner because you barely cannot miss it. You can still let the stroke out a bit, but looks like he's shooting to the side. I mean, I think either way he goes.
I think being this close, I think he makes it all day long, and he's perfect on the 8. And we've only had this happen in the opening match. I believe it was Josh Filler that ran 2 racks in a row off the lag. Now Carlo Biado has done the same. This is our 4th match of the day. Bring you some live action, a good look at Kento Suzuki. The only information I could find on him is that he plays some snooker and some pocket billiards. 31 years old, out of Japan. Lost his first match 8 games to 2 to Chia Chen Sei. He's quite the player.
Oh, Chi Chen, yeah. Here's quite some Philippine fans also here on the right. I met a couple of them earlier at the pool room. It's great fans. Obviously Philippine players themselves, but they live here. But they love having the pros around.
Oh,
I mean, they are having a blast.
New Zealand. Well, let's see. The top players here are Matt Edwards, Sullivan Clark, Marco Tucher. Well, because he's living here, he's actually Dutch. But
well, he does have residence.
Well, I'm looking at one right now. Here, you have Chazyap Chaudhary, who is from New Zealand. Let's see, Sullivan Clark. In fact,
young upcomer Sheridan Burmester is tied 2 each on TV table 2 with Jeff Chick.
Yeah, and on table number 4, Sullivan Clark and Constancio Brigol Carrion Jr. are at it. They've drawn each other in this loser round.
So first dry break of the match. First chance to see Suzuki in action.
Quite the head of hair there. I'm losing mine. He's got plenty.
You might want to borrow some.
Wrong color.
So let's see if he can run the cue ball, bump the 13 to the bottom short rail. Then he's always on the 6. And then it's only a matter of to get maybe on the 5 to get to the 8, but I'm not sure if he has that small angle. I would like to stun it into the 13. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, he'll come off this 6 ball over for the... Is that the red 3 or the orange 5 by the 8?
It's the orange 5.
From this angle, the color looks more distinguishable than it did from my other angle.
So now, does that 4 go to the top left corner where the 2 ball is? Oh, just last second he struck that cue ball.
That's all it takes.
True.
Cutting it close.
I wouldn't do that too often.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, so this means the 4 must go past the 2 because I don't think he's on the 2.
I don't think he was playing shape there. I think he was trying to go a little higher for the 2. He may not have a shot up there. Might have to play the combo. Looks like he has a shot. Yep.
Did have it, but
He's got position on the 2.
he's got too much angle though on the 4 ball to hold the cue ball for the 1. So he could draw into the 1 ball. But
I think he can kill it off the rail.
It's just, yeah,
It's a
table's
tough
still,
shot, though.
table's still fast. You gotta hit it soft and you don't wanna hit it too fat because you're trying to hold the cue ball.
And he's got to use inside English.
But maybe he'll nail it. I mean, just saying, just.
Oh, nice and clean. But he went too far.
Well, he does have something, but definitely not great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually didn't see that yellow ball on the rail, on the long rail.
Oh, well, he also didn't get on the 8.
That's what I'm saying. He went a little too far, and he's gone a little too far for the other shot. A lot further for the other shot. Is he looking?
So,
He's going to have to cut it.
yeah, and he can.
And, and end up in the same place. Look at
How did
this.
he get
Look
on
at
the
this.
8?
What a bump.
Oh.
What a bump. Does he bump into the orange stripe or does he go into the corner pocket off this shot?
Well, I mean, this is a difficult cut. And you might scratch straight in the corner. Wow.
Smooth as silk that cut was.
Yeah, never any doubt.
Oh, there was a lot of doubt, but as soon as he hit it, there was no doubt.
Yeah, and all he didn't. I mean, I didn't think there was too much doubt for him.
Okay.
I was more scared on the 1 ball than the 8 ball for him. Well, definitely under the gun, like I mentioned before. Yeah. He's down 2-0 against Carlo Biado, who is obviously the favorite, you would say. And then to come up with a run out like this, actually, you gotta show quite some heart to do that.
Well, we know he's a snooker player. We were able to find that. And he doesn't appear to shake under the gun, as he made 2 good shots there, that 2 ball that didn't appear to go by the other solid. And then that 1 ball, and then that 8 ball. So he's showing us he's got character.
Well, now I'm just very curious.
And talent.
Just curious how he breaks the balls.
We'll soon find out.
Great. I can't wait.
Rack number 3, number 4. Trailing 1-2, Kento Suzuki. I wonder if he rides a motorcycle.
So yeah, let's see how he breaks. From the side rail, head on. Nice square hit.
There
5
goes
ball maybe? No.
nada. Did he make one? No. The pockets look empty.
And if you look at this also, is that the stripes are kind of open, and if he takes the 12 and runs into that cluster near the 8, he might have a really decent, or he could bump the 8 out and have 2 stripes to the bottom right corner.
As Carlos shoots this ball for you New Zealanders, Theodore Samuel Mulan leads Chetan Chabra 3-0.
Yeah, Theo, one of the guys I spent quite some time with in the pool room last couple of days.
Okay.
So would be fun for him. It's his first time he's playing in the World 8-Ball Championship. So it would be cool for him if he gets one match over the line. Ooh.
Yeah, but for the same fans from New Zealand, one of your heroes, Matt Edwards, is trailing 4-1 against Dimitris Loukatos.
Yeah, Carlos slowly running out here, just very smooth sailor. Get to the 14. Yeah, just breezing through this rack.
Well, breaks dry, and look what Carlo does to him.
Well, it's also the second match of the day. Everybody already has hit some balls for an hour or so. This was probably the worst moment for Kingo to meet Biado, because he's also been playing, of course, the last match. So yeah, 3-1, and we'll be breaking. Yeah, look at all these fans. Everybody's so happy to be here. So excited. Yeah, and in the background you see more Pinoy, but also Biado's girlfriend. I think it's girlfriend. It's not. I'm not so sure. You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I go based off you. You're the stats guy. I'm just the guy that talks bull.
Well, the stats guy is failing here.
Oh. So this is what I don't understand. Carlo broke twice from the center, made a ball twice, and still moved over to the side rail.
Maybe he liked what he saw on Kento's break.
The dry break?
The dry one. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he liked what he saw. I don't know what he saw in it.
Yeah, it's for sure interesting thing, but...
No, well, you make a great point. He broke and ran the first two racks. So I'm going to stick to that break.
Yeah, forever.
Well, until it tells me different.
Yeah, well, but I would definitely keep trying for 3-4 racks, you know? So yeah, interesting. Very interesting. I do like the stripes, but the stripes on the left, those two, need some opening. But then also the top two, the 15 and the 14. There's some work to do around there. I might go off the 13 to the center of the table and take the 14 right away. For sure you can't go for solids with where the 7-6 are. So we'll have to go one rail to get to the 14. Play that just okay though. Small feather off the 14.
Can go on this blue stripe, or is he playing the brown 15? Playing the blue stripe. Oh, things look good for him here. I believe the 9 ball goes by the 10.
No.
It doesn't?
No.
In that case, he's got a problem.
Yeah, that's why he tried to sort the top part in like that section, but the bottom really needed some work. What is he gonna play here? Or is he gonna play the combination?
Oh, he's got. That's. It looks like he played for that angle.
He looks kind of straight, honestly. So this, if he makes it, the only thing that could happen is have the 9 go in between the cue ball and the 11.
Well, he's called the 10. And actually, if he's straight on it, that means he can stop shot for an insurance shot on that red stripe. And the 9 ball is going to go in that direction at a little bit of speed. So. Well, Carlos back to it. Got the shot off in time. But Carlo has a choice of that 6, the 7, the 2, or the 3.
4, I mean.
That's the 4 next
yeah,
to the cue ball.
the 2 is at the
Purple.
short rail. So then, I mean, I think I like the 3 ball the most. But he is a little bit hampered by the blue 10 ball.
I like this. Well, as long as he doesn't get straight in. Even if he does, he has a 6.
Yeah, and he can get from the 6 to the 7, the 1, 5, and the 4 go to the same corner. So it's just a bit of one pocket practice for him here.
Carlo doesn't play very much one pocket. Not that I'm aware of. Has he been playing more lately? I know they've started playing it more and more.
I just know that he plays that game.
Well, he plays everything world class.
Just he even chose to take
this
the
4
4
ball
out.
first. Yeah, it's nice. He'll just bring it back a little, bring it back a little. Bring it back a lot.
Hey, you might see him play the 1 ball. Don't think he can hold the cue ball to the left side of the 1. Could go to the other side.
You can go to the other side. It goes by the 10. So
yeah, but why not shoot the straight shot then? Just don't get straight on the 7. I said don't get.
Yeah, now he can't get the ball off the rail. He's not happy with it. Now he's going to have to settle for a missable shot, actually, on the 8. Because he's not going to come off the rail, I don't think.
Well, you got to go just forward. Like, there was not ever going to be any better shot than this.
No. Not from what the shape he developed on the 7 ball. Dead center, 4-1. Kento had some shots. Got down to that combination. Wasn't able to close on it and turned over the table and the game.
4-1. Things will be tough for Suzuki to come back from this deficit. Not exactly impossible. We've seen it earlier today.
Payouts for this tournament are $75,000 to the winner, $45,000 for the runner-up. Third, fourth place, $22,000 apiece. Fifth through eighth, $11,000. And 9th through 16 makes expenses of $52.50. Well, he has a choice of sets here. He doesn't have to, it's not make what you take, or take what you make.
Well, you gotta go stripes.
Gotta go stripes.
Just because of the 3 and the 4, right?
Yes.
Just.
Yes. And actually,
And if you can get straight on the 15 to the side or to the corner, you are instantly on the 9.
he didn't come out enough. He was trying to come out to the middle of the table there for the 2 stripes on the left side, I believe. And now he's in a little bit of a jam. I'd bank the 10.
Yeah, unless he wants to take on the cut. But
Yeah. Oh, the cut sends him right into the 8 ball. Let's see what Mr. Biado does.
Well, New Zealand not doing too bad on TV table 2 as well.
He's taking on the cut. Oh.
I think you.
Did he get it off in time? I guess he did.
I guess, but that must have been right on the edge. That was close. So I was just gonna say on TV table 2, Wojciech Chevchik in trouble against Sheridan Burmester from New Zealand. He's down 4-3. Youngster, 20 years old, from Auckland, New Zealand. He's played a good shot there. Would love to take that 9 ball out, cross in between the 8 and the 1 and go from the 15 up to the 11. Or possibly run into the 1 is even better, open things up. No, he likes leaving that 9 there. Maybe just in case, you know.
He's going to play shave for the 2 balls on top, which means he's leaving the 9 ball for last.
Yeah, and then the 8 doesn't go to the bottom left corner, so he's still far from done. But maybe he's leaving the 9 there just in case he doesn't get out. Then the 3 and the 4 are still blocked.
Yeah. Well, he's given himself a workable angle to get to the position for the 9 ball. And look how nice he comes in with the line shape all the way.
Natural to cross over.
Sure. Just center English gets him right over past the 8 for the same pocket.
Oh, well.
Perfect.
Slip that one in.
Absolutely perfect. For his 3rd break and run.
Did he break from the center this time? I think he did, right?
I don't remember where he broke from.
Because I would be flabbergasted if he starts breaking off from the side even though he's making balls from the center.
I think I was reading off the cash money. Well, he was shooting that. Well, here's some stats for you. As we can see, Mr. Suzuki hasn't had much time at the table. He's only had 1 game to date. But he performed well. He was able to run out the 8 balls that he needed to get from Carlo. Pocketed balls, he made 12. Made some balls in a different game, I guess. And then missed that combo. Carlo has 42 balls pocketed. That young man right there has only pocketed 12. In this match so far, and the score is 5-1. Mary Zalteva is your referee from Bulgaria. the European Pocket Billiards Federation, EPBF, referee.
So side row break. Oh, he hit it nice this time.
Oh, look at this kiss.
Just no balls. I mean, let's say the energy or the impact was nice. The cue ball was a little bit wild, but at least he put a lot into it. I don't think I've ever seen him break like that.
I still wonder why he's breaking from there when he was successful on the opening 2 games, breaking from the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I always said that. That's why
the fact why it's been interesting. You definitely don't want to give your opponent a chance to come back in this match. You want to shut it down.
And you definitely don't want to question a number 5 rated, a WPA rated player in the world. At least I don't.
Well, he probably has his reasons.
It's a good
for
question.
It. He probably has his reasons. I could ask him later. Okay, so has pushed the 1 ball in a tougher position. Could shoot 5-2, maybe drop in between the 1 and the 10.
Down to 10 seconds. But they do have an extension, and he just took his. Playing the brown 7 to the side pocket. It appears he's playing the brown 7 to the side. You know, one of the things about the graphite shafts in views like this, they look so clean, they just look good.
Well, he did find the gap in between the 8 and the 10. He's got nice on the 1, so that's definitely good news. Can he go forward?
The answer is yes. He doesn't have any other shot but the 5, right?
Nope.
Don't believe
And
the
I
4
actually
ball
did
goes.
like to get straight on the 5 to play the 2, for example, in the side pocket. So what's he going to play with the 2 ball?
He's probably going to get to the 4 ball here.
Yeah, but still, that 2 ball
That
is
2 ball's
tough to get to.
He's going to have to find a way to it. From the 6 probably, or the 4. Well, from the 6, because you can't... I don't think he can get there from here unless he does a lot of work here with his cue ball. He'll be better off getting position from the 6 ball up on top of the table there. Now he's got to end up either right closer to it or over by the 12 ball, which is where he's looking at, where he's looking to go.
He's been playing really small windows, though.
2 shots. That one that went between the 8 and the 10 was...
was a similar thing. Like,
yeah, but I don't think that was on purpose.
I actually think...
You think he played that little window?
Yeah.
Wow. That was pinpoint.
Well, needs 1 more. Does he get on the 2?
Pinpoint.
Well, I don't think so.
You don't think he's there?
No, well, I think he can hit the 2, but don't think he can make the 2. I might be wrong. He might be able to play with a lot of right spin and throw the 2 ball.
Yeah, I see that. I could see that, but then when his cue ball is going to go up above the 14 ball.
Well, it would be soft, so if he can float it in, he's fine. No, okay, he was good.
This cue ball was pinpoint throughout the full rack.
Yep. I should not have so many down. So 5-2, nice clearance from the Japanese.
After giving up 3 games in a row, he takes one back. Cuts the lead to 3. And we'll be breaking. Well, if it's the Suzuki that we found in Fargo, his Fargo is 688. And if he's a 688, that rack there tells me he's playing a little above that.
Score now 5-4 with Wojciech Chevchik and Sheridan Burmester. Could be a huge surprise. Who would have expected Wojciech Chevchik to go out in 2 matches? It could possibly happen on that table.
I'm trying to think of where Wojciech finished last year. Well, Shevchik was runner-up last year. I mean, he was a semi-finalist last year.
Yeah.
So his A-ball is more than adequate. Much more than adequate. And what is the young man's that he's playing? What's his Fargo?
Sheridan Burmester. Honestly, I don't know the Fargo, but I would say
that's
600, 650. So a dry break from Suzuki and a great chance for Carlo. If he can sneak that 15 out, could be a nice run out. Yeah, Sheridan Burmester 598.
So he's a 600 Fargo and he's leading an 800 plus Fargo.
5-4. Wojciech at the table though, so possibly 5 each in the making.
Someone practiced a lot of A-ball in the past 2 months.
Wait 1 second. How did Carlo miss that 12?
I was looking for information. Oh, that. Did he get that off in time? I guess he did.
These two are playing with fire about that shot clock. We've
Twice.
had this too
Twice they
many
both
times
had a
so
shot
far.
that I thought was a foul. That buzzed just as he hit the cue.
Well, I guess the referee's always right, so let's just go based off that.
Well, I'm going to trust her judgment much more than mine. I don't referee.
Well, also they have a huge screen also with the timer on there, so I guess they're always better off feeling that than we do, obviously. So could play the 10-15 combination, but if that 10 ball goes forward and nestles up with the 4, here's how he missed that 12.
There you go.
Can you believe that?
Floated the ball. Well, you know something? I'm going to have to say, yeah, I can't believe it because I do that a lot. I float a small ball like that, and somehow, and I just, like you just say, can you believe I missed that ball? Well, when you float them at that speed, I don't think there's a perfect rolling table in the world.
No, but he also, I would say he knows better. So, yeah, I'm just a little bit surprised that happened. But maybe, like I said, maybe something else is there because he also lost earlier today. So, who did Carlo lose to again?
Carlo lost to Su Yuan.
Okay. Yeah, it's a young Taiwanese player. I seen him. Hey, on the other side, 8-ball can be a very brutal game, you know. Couple dry breaks, difficult racks. Many things can happen.
Pool can be a tough game.
Is a cruel game played by? What is it? Okay.
I'm not going to say. I don't know the saying.
Oh, I was gonna set you up.
Oh, see if I knew that.
Yeah.
You want me to say something bad to all the pool fans all around the world? You think I'm going to say something like that?
Oh, we're pool players too. I think we're allowed to say.
Well, yeah, but I've been playing pool a lot longer than you have.
Oh yeah, but the people know that.
Yeah, well, they do know that. So I'm not going to call myself what you wanted me to call me.
Okay. Anyway, so no out from Suzuki,
Meanwhile,
who
back to
opened up
Rance.
that whole cluster there for Carlo to pick up the pieces.
And he's got to go to work here. He's got a little work to do at the bottom left corner of this table.
Well, he could go 4-2 and then roll down for the 7. And then it's open. Oh, he was trying to nudge that too.
Well, he didn't nudge it, and now he's
Why
got
would
the
he
6.
not
I
just
didn't
play
say
that
6.
soft?
Would you play the 6 and play the 7-1 combo after that? Still gotta
No,
work
I
on this.
feel like the 7 will track towards the 10 to the left, and if they nestle up, then your run is done. Like I find the 1 ball more worrying than the 2 ball more worrying than the 1 ball.
Well, the 2 ball he can always bank it to the other side pocket and just get above
Yeah,
it.
but I would draw probably right now up to the 2, and then try to get to the 5, play the 7 in one of the top corners, and have the 1.
Just like he did, he's going to get behind this ball.
Oh, needs a bump.
Oh,
Might be just okay.
I
No,
bet his
no,
heart
I
was
don't-
in his throat.
I don't think he's got it. Wow.
You might be right. If he had it, he would have probably already shot. Oh, you're right.
Oh, and then now, of course, the shot clock is gonna.
Well, I think he did okay with the safety, but he can go off that stripe on the right side, which is, I believe, the orange stripe, and send that cue ball up to the top in the corner pocket.
How beautiful would that be if he goes 2 rails and sticks the cue ball behind that
Behind the
green
ball?
striped 14 on top of that?
Well, I would be tempted to do that. The only thing holding me back is that if I don't get behind the stripe, I'm going to leave a shot on the 2
yeah,
ball.
but where else are you gonna put it? Here, 3 rails. 3 rails.
You mean like that?
Wow.
You mean like
What
that?
a shot he just played. Okay, you'll believe that. 3 rails, sticks the cue ball behind the 14.
Well, he's a snooker player, so he knows the lines. That was a billiard shot all the way, and a nice one, too. Killed the ball off the second rail right up to the top.
Well, Carlo is just gonna press and get the cue ball to the short rail. This is actually a clever shot too. Yeah, because sure, have a shot at the 14, but what are you gonna get after? You're not gonna hold the cue ball, so this is something you would not even want to shoot. So this is actually a clever shot from Biado.
Mhm.
For most of the fans out here, they think, well, it's just a kick shot. I would clap for this probably.
He's going for this.
Oh wow, 3 seconds. And he's done it again every time on that last
He's
beep,
come
he
through
makes
with
these
2
kind of shots.
huge shots. And we saw the pinpoint cue ball in that one run that he had. And he showed us again. Shot making ability. Good cue ball. Actually, on that safety he just played before that was a great cue ball. And it looks like he's going to be able to. He's got some
Whoa.
problems.
Well, I think he should be fine. I think he can still draw his way out of there without touching the 8.
And the
He's got to
7
hit it on the thick side with low left to
Yeah.
twist the ball also a bit.
Just wants to come up a little bit. Actually, he could just bump the 8 and just stay there for the 11. Oh, I think he tried to bump the 8. And he missed it.
And he didn't get on the 13.
Well, you can't play safer, I don't think. or can you?
No,
Up against
because
the 7.
you're one ball against 4.
Yeah.
The other guy's always gonna outmove you. You gotta shoot
Sure.
here. He's
4
got a
rails?
straight back.
Straight back or 4 rails?
I think
I
the
got
straight
a
back
straight back.
still is there. But if he doesn't like, or cut it. You can cut it. If you leave it hanging over the hole. Oh, wow. Does he get on the 8? Does he get on the 8?
He's got the speed. Does it go by the 1?
Oh, what a shot there on the 13.
No, it goes by. Goes by all day.
Yeah,
What
I
a
believe
treat.
it does go.
What a treat that was to
What a
watch those
shot
last few
that
shots.
was.
Yeah. That's 3 shots in a row.
Wow, what
Beautifully
an out
done.
from Kengo Suzuki. Can you believe he cut that ball in on the short rail?
I was thinking 4 rails.
Hit it beautiful.
I didn't see anything else. I didn't think he could cut that ball in. But one thing to recognize that he could cut that ball and maybe slide it off the rail, even though he hit it perfect. It never touched the rail, I don't think.
Yeah, well, he hit it great.
Yeah.
Like not even touching a rail, but even if you catch it a little thicker, it's
might
usually
it
still
might
fine,
yeah,
right?
On this new cloth, yeah.
And that's why he probably didn't even opt for the bank. He said, well, let's just hit it as thin as I can, and if I miss, I miss. You know, that's how it goes.
That was a good rack. Great rack. Look at this. Here's this cut right again for you. Look at this ball. Beautifully done. And look at the speed of the cue ball.
Well, it's also under the gun. You're 5-2 down. You know if you mess that up, it gets 6-2. The guy's breaking. Like, you actually have a chance being down 5-3.
Yeah.
You're not too far away.
Okay, Tim. Tell me this. When you're under the gun like that, does it free your arm up a little bit or put more pressure on you?
No, for me it frees up. A
That's
lot.
what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah,
That's
because
exactly
you're
why
the
the
underdog.
question.
Like,
Yeah.
if you lose, like,
Yeah, you're supposed to miss the
it
ball.
can only get better.
You're supposed to miss it, so hit it as good as you can to probably make it.
Oh,
Ball on the break,
made a-
cue
oh,
ball.
cue
Oh, well, it did send him to nowhere land.
well, it's gonna work out because he's got a combination to start with. If he can get shape after.
As a drum roll.
Just wondering how would he get shape
Off this for another ball.
because he's
Pocketing-
quite straight on
just-
the combo.
Well, if he follows forward, he might not be able to get on that red stripe ball right by the corner pocket. Well,
Side pocket 12.
I guess you can see that, yes.
I
Come
might
back
go
out.
from the 12 to that 9 ball, the yellow striped
Yeah.
9 ball, and then go 11, either 14 or 12, 14 or 10, like depending how you end up. But you gotta take the 9 ball out. Oh. After he's opened up the whole rack.
Yeah, I was thinking it makes that was the key shot.
Yeah.
He would have had a little bit of work to do, but it was very, very doable from there. Yeah, he's going to hit this ball into the 9.
Yeah, made
Opens
some
everything
extra
up,
room
yeah.
on the table there. You can play draw on the 3, play the 7 in the same corner if you want.
Stand out for this the ball next to it, the orange 5.
I
And
could
then-
play straight draw. 7 in the same corner. Similar shot, get on the 2 or the 5 ball. Would like to have the 5 out and then probably 4 to 8, because the top side has plenty of room to maneuver the cue ball.
Get the 5, go to the 4, and then play the 2 and 8.
Well, I would say get to the 2 ball now, because you can get from the 4 2 rails to the 8. Like, it's not so long.
Well, the 10 ball is in play. See, I like doing just what he did, was go to the 4 off the 5. And now
No,
get
I
on the
meant
2.
long rail
Oh,
to the 8, to where he's always gonna have something on the 8. But he probably felt like he couldn't hold the cue ball that much, so still, I find this trickier to get back on the 2. And it's an important game, 5-4 or 6-3.
he's got quite a shot. He's got to cut it in the side. I don't
And he
believe it
might
could-
run into the
Yes.
green striped 14.
Yes.
So might see him go off the 14, 2 rails, and get shape on the 8 in the bottom left.
Either that or he could run off and run into the 11 and still scratch.
No, he will hit the left side, I feel.
Well, or just miss it altogether.
Well, the crowd clapping needs one more big shot though. Cue ball glued to the rail.
This is a big one, as you just mentioned. 6-3 or 5-4.
Oh. Yeah, he's out of sorts today. That's for sure. He's been losing the cue ball. He's missed the 8 now.
That 8 ball was no gimme, believe me.
No, for sure not. But
I think you're going to miss that 8 ball more than you're going to make it. Especially under these conditions.
oh, he starts with the long shot here. Oh, he
Playing
plays a
safe.
safety.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's a danger. He could have went for the
Well-
14 in the side and still bring the cue ball up table. But I wouldn't play safe on an open table.
I actually, if this, I didn't really see where is the 8 ball on the rail or close to it. It's a good kick
It's
shot.
quite decent.
This is
Yeah,
a
he
good
could
kick
go
shot.
1 rail, 2 rails, like.
Yeah.
And if he pushes the 8 in
I wish
front
we
of the
could see where
corner,
the
he
eight
would
is. There we
still.
go. This is a good kick shot. Carlos is going to be very close here. Yeah.
Oh,
thought
he
he would.
got really close.
Yes.
And then again, I don't think he's got a lot better position out of that safety. So
No. Well, I don't think he wanted to double kiss the ball. I think he wanted to go to the left side of it and hide him behind the ball that was up there.
So how are the nerves? Is he feeling it, or does he feel cool
Well,
as a cucumber?
He hasn't shown nerves yet, I don't think. He's made some very pinpoint shots. I keep using the word pinpoint because I can't think of a better way to describe his position.
Well, it's certainly the problem is not within the break.
Yeah.
I mean, for Carlo especially, the break has been going well. It's just
And his shot making has been incredible. Now just hold your nerve and complete this 3-ball run out with position on the 8. And he's nice angle. The only thing you do wrong here is get behind the 8. And that's, you'd have to try.
listen, straight on the 11
Yeah.
is also not great. Or on the rail. On the rail would be bad. Ooh. Miss the 10 ball would be bad.
Yeah.
Oh, he did get nice on the
Yep.
on the 11. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's looking good here. Just past the middle over to the left, and he's straight in on the 8 for the opposite corner. And 4-5 it is. Game number 10 coming up. Kento Suzuki to break the balls. Carlo Biado.
Here's that 8 ball. Oh. Was a tough shot, but
oh yeah.
still everybody would have favored him to make that.
Really off the rail the way it was? I thought it was a tough shot.
Listen, do you know what you're talking about?
I know who I'm talking about, but I also understand the situation he's in.
Yeah, no, I'm more saying if you would give him that shot 10 times, he will make it 7 or 8.
I would say 7.
Yeah, but, well, then he's still the favorite to make it. So, probably depending on what day you catch him.
I think 7's high.
Oh.
But I wouldn't bet.
Yeah, it's definitely a tricky shot, I guarantee.
I'd bet $50 he would make it 7 times.
Well, I would take that, honestly.
Okay.
But not today. I'll pick a different day. Okay?
This is why I said in this situation.
No, it's not the situation. He's obviously not playing so great today, which is okay. Long way to go. 5-4, race to 8. We could get tied at 5.
He could break dry and Carlo runs out. Then there's the dry pack. I didn't jinx it.
Look at his layout.
You gave a possibility, I gave another. I don't believe in commentators' jinx.
No, only commentators curse.
Or curse.
This layout will be interesting, that's for sure, because you got the 7 blocked by the 13, but then the 5 is blocking the 10,
So
and the 15 might not slide in between the 1 and the 3 in the corner.
So your only opening shot is the ball in front of the left-hand corner pocket, which is the 9, the yellow stripe. The orange stripe blocks the other pocket. Move the 10 here. With the cue
He
ball.
has to.
Yep.
Well, he was guaranteed to have the 14, so that's a clever shot. Now, a lot depends on if that 15 goes to that bottom right corner. If it goes, things are quite decent, but if it does not go, how are you going to open up the 15? The brown stripe on the right. Like, a lot that depends on if that goes to the corner or not.
Actually, I would take a shot at it right now. I wouldn't go there. I would have gotten an angle on the 10 to run into the brown stripe.
Where would you have shot the 10?
On the side. I would have said, try to make an angle to shoot the 10 to the side so you can open up to 15.
Well, I have a feeling it might go because he's just playing tough spin, so I think it would go.
Well, there's he. It didn't even need to be opened up. But if it didn't, that's how I would. That's why he probably didn't, because it probably does go. Is he moving, or was the camera moving? Did you see that little kind of a nod that he had on his head when they got a close-up?
Could be him. Yeah, it could be him. I don't think it was a camera. Maybe there's some tension. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his head seemed to be kind of moving a little bit. Let's watch it close. It is moving a little bit. He's moving his head just a little bit. It keeps kind of like shaking.
Well, if I shot like that, I would probably start shaking my head.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a nice replay there. Played a great shot actually to that top left corner, being jacked up over the ball. Now can he float the 9 in and have the cue ball as close to the short rail as possible? If he can, we're looking at 6-4, but he might hook himself if the rail catches him.
And you know what happened that last time he floated a ball?
Oh, he was playing the bump and he doesn't get there.
Ouch.
I can't believe what's going on here. Like now he has to start kicking this 13-2 rails.
Can he even get to the rail he needs to get to with the 4 ball there? I think he can. He's got 10 seconds. He's spinning. Look at this almost shot.
Wow!
Did he make that or did he brush the 7?
I don't think he brushed the 7 there.
I'd like to see a replay of that because it looked like maybe the 7 might have moved.
Well, it was awful close.
Yes, I know.
Oh, wow. He's more smiling.
Here we go. Watch it close.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. There was a referee right there.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. Still, tough shot on this 8. Oh.
And missed. And
what a shot he's played on the 7 and then this to have him.
Japanese player, Kento Suzuki, sponsored by Kamui, as he's wearing their patch. Trying to make out the other one he has on there.
Well, still
He's gonna
some work to do on that 2 ball.
Yes.
And actually the 4 as well. So needs to take out the 4 and possibly get from the 4 to the 2.
Thing is, there's not an insurance shot.
On the second table, Chevchik up 7-6 against Sheridan Burmester, but Burmester at the table. So possible hill for the youngster. Well,
Yeah, as I said, there was no insurance shot.
well, he does have the 5 ball, long 5 ball,
And he does have a stop shot on the bank.
but look at
No, he
how he
doesn't.
tied up also. So he's
No.
probably gonna play safe. I
Sure.
would push the 5 ball hanging over the pocket and just leave the cue ball where the 5 is.
I would hang the 1 ball, or hang this 5 ball, not make it, just hang it.
Yeah, no, I push it over the corner and leave the
Yes,
cue ball where
that's
it is
what I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah.
Not make it, just hang it, just like that.
Yep.
Now he's got a shot to get on the on the 5 and come down for the 2. On the 4, excuse me. He's called it right there.
Yeah. Oh, I like this big,
Yes, this
big
slides.
corner too.
This slides,
Slide
yeah.
off the rail.
Slides off the rail.
No,
That ruined everything. But, well, he's left.
we won't see any more safeties. That's for sure.
Not with the 8 ball out in the open. Which do you shoot here? The
5
purple
ball.
4 or the 5 ball?
5 ball all day long. Oh.
I didn't like it. That's what I was thinking. The other.
But he's
I would have
got
shot
it.
the 5. I would have shot the same shot, but coming back for position to me was being on the rail.
Oh, I actually,
looked-
yeah, I did like it. Like you would, like always guess it if they would miss it, they would overcut it to bring the cue ball back, right? So, well,
I'm
there's
just
a
telling
chance. Look at this, could have been 5 each. This 8 ball to make it 6-4. No, and he's
He
missed
hasn't
the
made
8
it
as
yet.
well. Can you believe what's going on here?
Well, I will say both of those shots are easily missed. I'm telling you.
No, I don't believe this is happening.
I'm going to have to believe it because I'm sitting here watching it. Will it happen again? Possibly not. Probably not.
How many
He's in trouble.
chances would he make that out of 10? Like,
What's
can
that?
Can we take
No,
that
no,
too,
that's
or
different.
No?
That's
this
just
one
a-
is different. Oh.
Both of those shots, the 5 and the 8, are probably shots that would be missed. You know, well, the 5 rarely. But
Well, not a 820 Fargo.
no.
Oh, where's the cue ball? Oof.
Well, he's
Still
Does
has
he-
to get
does
on
he-
the 1 and still has to get to that 8 ball. I want to see this first.
can he hold it on the underneath the 1 here for the upper corner, or does he have to try to go 2 rails to get on it? Yeah.
Oh, he's high.
Living on the edge.
Well, I'd rather have it drop than stay on the edge.
No, I'm talking about playing this kind of position, because living on the edge. It's a shot you make high percentage at practice. Not a shot you make high percentage in the game.
Oh, he,
Drilled it.
yeah. So we will have 5 each. I mean, this match has been all over the place.
The last few games have been all over the place. Carlo has actually had 3 breaking runs. But Kento has rattled off the last 4 games in a row to tie it up at 5 and breaking on game number 11. And some sharp eyes just advised me that Kento is wearing a how patch. And I don't know if it's the how tips or it's how did you make that shot.
Well, I did wonder myself that question actually a couple times. Like how did he make that shot? Like, no, he's been making a couple big
Yeah.
shots for sure. So.
There's a good shot of his sponsors. Kamui and Owl. I've seen Owl before. Are those cues?
Billiard products.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen some of the other Taiwanese or the Japanese
No, I
players.
see Naoki
that.
Oi wear the same.
Mm-hmm. Same patch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's something Japanese actually, but I mean, I would know for sure.
Yeah.
I should not make these kind of statements.
Well, I know I've
Okay,
seen the
so-
patch before. So.
Oh, he's makes
Cue ball.
2 balls and. That would have been brutal. He finally makes a couple balls on the break, and then the cue ball would have kissed. So,
Well, this is brutal. Do you think he has an easy opening shot?
oh, I think the 7 goes past the 6.
Oh, well, then that's the case. He's taking solids.
Well, he's obviously going for solids because stripes is a no-go. There's no stripe.
Not to shoot at. That's
No,
right.
yeah. So, oh, okay, he's going for
Yeah,
a
the
4
7
and a
ball must not go by the 6.
Hmm?
If he's not shooting it, it probably doesn't go by the 6. And tied at 5, Carlo better make a move here. And a good one. He's going to try to move the 8. He moved it out just enough to go to the side.
Yeah, and especially with where the 13 is,
Yeah.
he could get quite decent on the 8 as well.
I thought he was going to roll right by the 8, which he would have been a little upset about. Oh, he's got, the only shot he has is a 10. Or he's got to be careful with the 8 ball there, getting position on the red stripe right next to the 10. No, it's not the red, it's the 13 ball.
10? The 10 ball, you mean?
No, the ball he got straight in on, I was thinking was the 11. It's the 13, that one right there.
So, wondering why he would take away the 13 now. So is he going stop shot 11 and then travel from the 9 back down?
It's a big area to travel to. It's open.
Must be under quite some pressure as well because well, he is the favorite in this match. Nobody will disagree.
He's left himself a nice angle to come down for the 8. Absolutely ball in hand shape.
Yep, perfect. And 6-5 on the board, Carlo Biado. Philippine fans here trying to get him over the finish line.
Now that was off of a dry break.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no,
No?
he missed that shot after the break. So
Okay,
excuse
right.
me. He made 2 balls on the break.
That's
just,
right. He had that. He played it to the side pocket and it just rattled out.
Yeah, just didn't really get much.
He had a tough opening shot. And here's some stats for us. Both players playing under 900. Score 6-5. They've both been semi-successful on the break. They've had some drives about half the time. Ball's pocketed.
One
66
interesting
to 45.
fact, there has been no fouls. Right? If you look at the stats, like stats-wise. Yeah, another dry break. Just don't understand what his plan is breaking wise, but
Well, his plan for breaks has not worked well for him. Mentioned it before. He broke well the first 2 racks, but wasn't happy with that. He changed and has not changed back. And he's had no success.
Yep.
Except for rack number 6. He broke and ran that. He broke and ran that.
Well, he does wait quite a bit until he hears that beep, though.
But he seems to be comfortable with it.
You would almost say that he's waiting for that beep to drop down.
Well, you know, I've always heard from some players, or some top players actually, that sometimes the clock makes a shooter out of you. Especially when you're slowing down because you're uneasy or you're kind of scared of a shot. It's going to force you to shoot.
Oh, he is not going to like this. Caught the 6-ball full. It's not. Well, he might play the bank. The brown striped 15 on the bottom long rail in this view.
Well, if I had to pay a bank, that's the bank I'd play.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Could play safe 2 rails behind the 12 though, but most likely he's going to leave a bank shot on the 6, so I wouldn't try that.
He can play the bank on the 15 and stop the cue ball there for the ball he's shooting now.
Okay, he's trying to not leave
Actually, that
bank.
could be a pretty smart shot, but the 7-ball banks.
Yeah, if you want to go very aggressive.
Well, Carlo is not known to shy away from too much. When he has to, he's got go power. He's looking at this longer shot up on top. But he played safe instead. He's going to leave him this long straight in on the ball on the left side there.
Well, also
Brown
for
straight.
Suzuki, that 11-14 was tough to work with, and especially now with the top right corner being locked up too.
Interesting. Can you see the 3-ball up on top on the right?
You mean
I
the 5?
don't- Is it the 5? Okay. Hey.
But I mean, if Carlo doesn't have so many options in the bottom right.
Oh.
Only the 3-ball does go, but
Speaking of options, now he came with a shot similar to this. Remember? Early in the match when he won his first game.
yeah, I think
Ready
those.
2-0.
I think that one was a little bit more extreme, but oh, comes up with another one. But like I mentioned, to get on the 11-14, I find that more difficult.
Well, he's got to get on it here. I think if he just stops it there, he has the 14 to the side with the stop shot. And he can play the 15. I don't know about that. I guess he got to the side, and he can break the 14 ball out of there.
Yeah, we'll have to run into the 14. Yep. It's not a gimme, but actually is a decent chance at least. Yeah, and he's missed it. Yeah. Has missed it. And look at what he's done to the 2 and the 3 now.
Lined it up for a nice combo.
Yep.
And I'm going to have to say it's not a combo that Carlo would ever think of missing.
No, the only thing he's got to be careful with is that the 3 doesn't tie up with the 6.
Like that, almost.
Might be just enough, but I mean, if he is not able to make the 6, I'd roll up on the 3 ball. Like, I'll push the 6 to the short rail and just... Oh,
he's able to make it. He's able to make it, yeah.
Yeah, just in case. Like, there's always 2 shots. If it doesn't go, then could have rolled up on it, so... Straight on the 5, could play 5-1, 4-7. Could also play the 4 in the side pocket if he wants to. Just gotta make sure he stays off the rail to still be able to get back up for the 1.
Is he gonna come back or stun over? Coming back. And got a little angle, got underneath it there so that you can come straight over.
Well, he is putting quite a grind on there so far this match because Biado out of sorts.
This 8 ball to get on the hill.
Yeah, 7-5. It is Carlo Biado. He's on the hill and things are looking not so good for Suzuki. Could have made 6 each there.
And this is for the tournament life here. Keep in mind, this is a first round loser round. They both lost their first match. And this is the one to stay from going 2 and out. The lonely, lonely, ugly 2 and out. Makes you question a lot of things, doesn't it, when you go 2 and out?
Oh, yeah. And the weird thing is, especially playing 8 ball, it can just happen without even playing bad. Like, it just, once in a while it happens. You start to doubt a lot of things, and afterwards you think, but how? I played good. Just happens.
And still breaking from the side.
Well, he must like his leaves every time then.
One time he made the ball. In the,
second ball break. Broke him perfect.
That's the best spread I've seen in a second ball break for a long time.
Oh, actually, this is interesting. He's made the 8 on the break. They don't...
No one noticed?
Yeah,
the ref didn't notice?
In the top corner.
Yeah.
You see in the last corner. I knew it.
She walked right by it. Oh, look at this. Look what's going to happen here.
Oh, boy. You can't
well, he's got the 6. He's got the 6 ball, so he can take the solids, and the solids are all open.
Oh, boy.
Except for the red 3 ball.
It's got to be on top of the cue ball, so it's going to take some options away. It's going to tie up the 12, and it's going to be awkward queuing.
No, she can't freeze the A ball to it.
No, but still, it doesn't matter if it's frozen or not. Like, it's still awkward.
Yeah.
What if he wanted to shoot the 9 or the 15 or like?
It's going to limit his shots to the 6 ball.
Well, he can shoot a 6, but he might be still awkward. He doesn't have any stripes just because the 8 shows up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Wow.
saying. It just limits everything to him. And look at this 3-15 on the bottom right underneath him.
I don't know why he instantly looked at me like, why?
Who did?
Carlo.
He probably can hear you. Oh, he did.
Oh,
He
okay.
did find a stripe. He did find a stripe. What a good shot, Carlo.
Oh, I didn't think he had that 11. So in the end, it kind of worked out, but like we all know, sometimes the game of pool or the sport of pool can be unbelievable, surprising.
Well, a lot of good things can happen, and a lot of not so good things can happen. But the one thing about pool is there's rolls. Sometimes they go with you, sometimes they go against you.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get that 15 out of the way in order to be able to get the 12 to go to the bottom left.
And the 10 also.
That's the 12.
That's the 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the colors okay right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's looking at making the 9, leave himself on the left long rail, and then to go back to the right side on the 12.
Yes.
Oh, he chose to play the bump.
And it worked out good for him, I think. Can you see that ball?
Well,
He's
didn't.
not happy about
No, he
something.
didn't. No, because the 12 doesn't go in the side, and he's quite straight on the 15. So he has to draw perfectly now to the center of the table, which you know when you're not playing right, or like you don't have that much feeling, it can be
Well,
tough.
a straight draw sends him back to where he's at, where his hand is.
Well, does he get to
See?
the 12?
You got there.
Oh, he's got perfect.
You got there, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like it's an easy shot. Like you can easily under hit that or run too far, and then
That's Carlo Biado.
well, he didn't look so happy in the first place. So no, he played a great shot there. He
He's
should
going to be happy now.
should be closing it out. Held the cue ball perfect on the 8. So this is going to be the last ball of tonight.
8 ball.
Carlo Biado, he survives this first loser round match. Quite a scare, actually.
Survive is the word. They were tied at 5.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will definitely be back tomorrow. So make sure you check our socials. And for now, we would like to say good night.
And keep in mind, tomorrow the women start the World 9-Ball Championships, the Massey World 9-Ball Championship.